everyone, let's talk about today's topic. Today we will going to learn about the storage devices and the computer ports. So before starting with today's topic, let's have a quick revision of yesterday's topic. So yesterday we have talked about the data and information, memory size, and the types of memory. Okay, so first we will have the quick revision of this, then we will start with the remaining part of our topic. So the first point is data information. So what is data? Data is data could be anything like images, file, document, audio, video, anything. Data can be anything. Okay, so basically the proper definition of data is data can be any raw facts and figures and information is processed data is known as the information. So yesterday also we have taken different kinds of examples based on this data information. So today I will have one more example. So let's talk about you having a you want to have your report card. Okay, so for generating a report card you need your roll number, your class, your section, your admission number, and so on. So all these things you require for generating a report card. So roll number, class, section, name, all these are your datas, and the report card, that is your information. So on the report card you are having in particular subjects, you are having the on that report card you are having all the information about your subject, and your marks. So I hope it is clear about the data information. The second topic was the memory size. So you are knowing that the computer stores the data in the form of binary digits. And what is binary digits? Binary digits are 0 and 1s. So computers store the data, whatever the data are there, in the form of 0 and 1. Okay. Then next, types of memory. So we all are knowing that there are two types of memory. The first one is primary memory and the second one is secondary memory. So again, primary memory is divided into RAM and ROM, and secondary memory divided into pen drive, CD, memory card, and so on. So basically, let's talk about the main memory. Main memory is also known as the primary memory. Okay, so main memory is also divided into two parts. The first one is RAM and ROM. So full form of RAM is random access memory, and the full form of the ROM is read only memory. Okay, so RAM stores the data temporarily, and ROM stores the data permanently. So this is the basic difference between the RAM and ROM. Okay, and the next is secondary memory secondary memory. So the secondary memory is a memory which is used for storing the data other than a computer memory. If you want to store your data other than a computer memory, then you will use the secondary memory. Okay, so this was the topic which we have learned yesterday. So all these were the yesterday's topic. I hope it is clear now. Now we will talk about today's topic. Today we will have the topic storage device and the computer ports. So let's start with this topic. Okay, so the first topic of today's is storage device. So what is storage device? Storage device is a device which is used for storing the data for a longer period of time. If you want to store your data for a longer period of time, you are going to use this storage device, and we will have the examples. Different kinds of storage devices. We will see each of them. The first one is hard disk. Then we are having the CD. The next is DVD. Then we have the Blu-ray disc. Then we are having the flash drive. Then we are having the memory card. Okay. So all these are the storage devices. We are having for storing the data, right? So first one is hard disk. So hard disk is a combination of different kind of disk. It is combination of different kinds of disk. Disks are placed one above the other like this. They are placing one above the others, and they are in multiple numbers. Okay, and hard disk is placed inside the CPU. You know the CPU box. So hard disk is placed inside the CPU box, and there are two types of hard disk. The first one is inbuilt means which is already there in a CPU, and the second is external hard disk. Okay, so what is the advantage of external hard disk over the inbuilt hard disk is inbuilt is fixed inside the CPU, so it is not possible you to take it or move the hard disk from one place to another place. But the external hard disk is that you can carry the hard disk along with you, so it will be easy for you. It is portable. Okay, and if you will talk about the storing capacity of the hard disk, then you can see the storing capacity of hard disk is 8 TB. The storing capacity of hard disk is 8 TB, and you know the full form of TB. Yesterday we have seen that TB is a terabyte. So storing capacity of a hard disk is 8 TB. Then next is we are having the CD, DVD, and Blu-ray disk. So why I just want to keep all these storing devices into one group, because all are the disk. CD is also a disk, Blu-ray disk is also a disk, DVD is also a disk, even though hard disk is also a disk. In the hard disk, it is multiple in numbers, and CD, DVD, and Blu-ray disk is a single in number. Okay, this is only a difference between them. And if you will talk about the CD, DVD, and Blu-ray disk, so by looking at them, the physical nature, they all are having alike. They are having the same nature, like they having the same shape, size also, because all are having the diameter of 4.7 inches. So all are same in diameter, in size also, all are same. But what is the difference? The difference is in their storing capacity and their cost. As we know that as we are having the more storing capacity, the charges will be more. Okay, so if a disk is having a more capacity, that means the cost will be the more. So if we will talk about the according to the storing capacity, then CD having the least storing capacity, and Blu-ray disc having the highest storing capacity. So CD having this capacity of 700 MB is megabyte. DVD having the storing capacity of 4 GB to 17 GB. GB means gigabyte. So this is storing capacity, and the Blu-ray disc is having 128 GB of storing capacity. So what things do you have to keep in your mind? The looking, like the physical nature, all are having the same physical nature, but what is difference? Difference in their storing capacity. On the basis of storing capacity, they are different from each other through the cost also. Okay, this is the difference. Okay, now we will talk about the next is flash drive. You all are knowing what is a flash drive. So basically, flash drive is a pen drive. We all are knowing about the pen drive. Pen drive is a removable, easy to carry. Okay, it is a plug and play device. Whenever you want to use your data, whatever to do is you have to insert the pen drive and you can access the data, whatever the data you want. Okay, so this is exactly what is the meaning of plug and play device. And the storing capacity of pen drive is up to 2 TB. TB means terabyte. We all are knowing what is the meaning of terabyte. And so I think pen drive, it is clear to you. Next we are having the memory card, and the storing capacity of memory card is 512 GB. The storing capacity of memory card is 512 GB. So if you want to, memory card is used for storing the data, like you can store your movies, you can store your songs, you can store your images, you can store your videos in that. Audio also you can store. So if you want to store your data, so what will happen if you have stored your data, and if you want to transfer your data from your memory card to somewhere else, like in your phone or in your laptop, in that case what you have to do is you have to use the memory card reader. In that case what you will need is memory card reader. Through the memory card reader, what you will do is you will put the memory card to your memory card reader slot, and through that what will do, through that you can read the data, whatever the data are there on that card, whatever the data are there on the card, you can access through it, and whatever the information is there in that memory card, it will be visible on your phone or your desktop or your laptop. So through that you can access your data, whatever the data you want to access. Okay, so that was all about the memory card, and the storing capacity is 512 GB. Okay, so all these were the storing devices of a computer. Now we will talk about the what is computer ports. So what is basically port? Port is a interaction point where you can attach attach your device, means external device, some other devices to your computer. Okay, so in a computer there are three types of ports are there, basically three types of ports are there. The first one is mouse port, the second one is keyboard port, and the third one is USB port. Okay, so each and every port having their own specific functions. Like in mouse port you can't use your USB port in that, means if you are trying to put your USB through that port, it is not going to work. Okay, if you want to use your mouse, then in that case you have to insert the mouse cable to that mouse port only. So you can't change it, you can't swap it. So there are mouse port, keyboard port, USB port. All three ports are there and they are unique in function, and they are unique. You can't interchange it, or you can't, it is not working as a multiple functional. Okay, mouse port will work with the mouse only, keyboard port will work with the keyboard only, USB will work with the USB only. Okay, they are not going to swap, they are not going to interchange. So these were all about the computer ports. Okay, fine. So today what we have learned about, so we will have the revision of that. So today we have talked about the storage devices. In that we have talked about the hard disk. The storing capacity of the hard disk is 8 TB. CD is 700 MB. DVD is 4.7 GB to 17 GB. Blu-ray disc is 128 GB. Flash drive is up to 2 TB. And the memory card is up to 512 GB. Okay, and next is computer ports. We are having three kind of computer ports: mouse port, keyboard port, and USB port. So this was all about today's topic. Okay, so in this we have completed our first chapter in the revision of our first chapter. So I hope you have understood this chapter. So in this first chapter we have learned about the data and information, the second the computer memory, and the third one is the memory size, and the fourth one is storage devices and the computer ports. All 5 topics we have covered in the first chapter. So this was our first chapter, storage and memory devices. So this was all about. So I hope you have understood. If you are having any problem, you can ask me. Thank you for listening me. Thank you so much.